Hey everybody, we are back with another review, and today we are reviewing the Ouija board. And in honor of Friday the 13th, I feel like I had to do some kind of a creepy review, something to participate, because it doesn't happen that often that we get the Friday the 13th. So, without further ado, let's hop right into the review. So, I have this nice vintage Ouija board. It's from 90. This version is from 92, and it's pretty complete, and it's in pretty decent shape too. Actually, most of the pieces are not beat up. So this is actually a pretty simple board game. You need at least two people to get the game going, as you can see illustrated in the cover here, because that's the essence of how the game actually operates. So let's see all the pieces and see everything that comes with it, and then we'll go over a little bit of how at least Parker Brothers recommends us that we should use it. So when we open it up, we got our game board, which is I like the 92 version. It's a real nice the way they decorate the corners and how everything's laid out. This is a real nice version of this particular product. So we have some instructions here on how to install the felt protectors on the planchet. So this is the planchet right here. It says William Fold Message Indicator, Parker Brothers. So basically they have a patent for the particular planchet that the game utilizes. And I like how it has a nice little seat for it right here so it doesn't bounce all around the box, because you do have delicate parts here. That the needle itself is very delicate. These are the felt feet that the instructions right here were indicating that needed to be put together, which obviously it already is. And other than that, besides this plastic or the cardboard holder, that's all that's included with this. So let's put this back in the box, and we're gonna hop out up onto the back here, and let's check out what we got on the back. So this is the back of the box. How does the Ouija board work? Basically, it explains exactly how you set it up. You and your partner sit on opposite sides of the board with your fingers placed lightly on the message indicator. One of you asks a question. Now concentrate very hard on the matter at hand and wait for the indicator to move and begin to reveal the answer through its message window. Will it tell you yes or no? Will it give you a number or spell out an answer? So basically, what the point of using this, I wouldn't say it's really a board game, more of an entertainment. They call it a mystifying oracle, but I would say it's more of an entertainment piece, because what they want you to basically infer is that you're acting as a vessel for some kind of a supernatural force that can operate itself through you and be able to basically speak through the movement of the planchet onto the board. And the felt really does make it slide super nice. So just a note on that. So the needle here in the center is going to point on the desired, that's obviously a 6, the desired message, whatever it may be. So we have on the board here, the corners are just decorated in just fashion to kind of go along with the supernatural, the occult, the mystifying elements of the oracle, as they call it. So we got a group of people here. It looks like about 4 people that are using the planchet to communicate with things from beyond. As you can see here, you have like another face. Let's show that. Another face. Now they have the same on this side and on this side. It's the same image, but it's flopped. So, but as you can see here, there's this face that's kind of communicating through her as the item is, moving. You can kind of see there's like communication going on. They're in the middle of communicating with the great beyond. We have the sun in one corner, and then we have the crescent moon in the other. And then on the board, we have goodbye, which I imagine is how you end the communication. We have a number set here. Imagine if you're trying to communicate with ages or addresses or whatever, that would be how you'd get the numbers. We have the full alphabet here, and then we have the simple yes and no on the top of the board. So as a kid, a lot of the times when you have more than one person that are on here, four or five people, you never know who's moving it. You never know if it's actually being accurate into its movements. Again, what you believe is what the outcome of this is gonna render you. So, don't expect to sit here and do this by yourself and for it to happen. It might if you know how to communicate well, I guess, but it's meant for 2 people or more to basically have their hands on this. I would say probably up to 4 people. You could fit 4 people on this rather well and get it, maybe possibly 5, and still have your ability. But you want to have both your hands on there. So I would say probably 4 people to fit on there, or 1 on each side. So kind of like that. But yeah, I think these are super creepy. They're definitely, they have an energy to them that having them around just kind of brings an energy with it. And it is very interesting that, it is sold by Parker Brothers, and it's recommended from ages 8 to adult. It was the 600th board game that the Parker Brothers developed, so it was number 600 in their skill set there. So this is the 92 version. Again, this is the one that I like the most. Maybe it's because it was from the area of my childhood, but yeah, it's just very interesting that something like this was created by a board game company when it's definitely deeply seated in the occult. So it's interesting that it's marketed towards 8-year-olds versus something like Mousetrap or something like that. But in the honor of Friday the 13th, I figured I'd do a nice creepy review. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want more content like this, I do board game reviews every week, and it's something that I really like talking about, and I really enjoy board games. Who doesn't, obviously? If you're watching this video, you obviously enjoy board games too. So if you want more content like that, subscribe to this channel, and have a great rest of your day, and enjoy your Friday the 13th.